Are we just gonna sit here until one of us says something? Yeah, probably. That's how I start my stream. I just sit. Nobody says anything, then like I could wait like a whole 3 or so minutes. I don't need to respond to anything. I can just like chill. The stream hasn't officially started yet. So like, whoa. Also, hi Noel. Hi. I appreciate you. I'm tired. Not like a alarm goes off in 2 hours to wake up. Girl. Oh. Poor Meep. Poor Noel. Well, hopefully if I talk, softly enough and quietly enough and my music doesn't go too wild, and you can just fall asleep while listening and just relax. This song doesn't work that well. Started making breakfast already, girl. Yeah, all right, fine. But it's like 5 a.m. Do do. Yeah. Do people not have breakfast at 5 a.m. ever? I mean, people do. I know people do. I know I have when mischief has woken me up that early. Do 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 do. Wah. I probably should have had food before I started the stream. My plan was, all right, I'll just start stream earlier and then I'll eat food after the stream is done. And it's been like an hour since I said that to myself. Oops. Probably gonna sleep after you get home from classes. Please do. Please rest. Do do. I wouldn't I wouldn't want to start stream not having slept. Oh gosh, yeah. Cuz you're doing emote art tomorrow. Today. Sorry, is tomorrow for me. It's a Noel, Noel, you're doing emote art one sleep away from now. That's that's how I see it. That's how I refer to, like, when I'm on Zeldathon time, when I'm in the marathon zone and I'm I'm working. Last Zeldathon I worked the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. shift on tech. And like wins tomorrow cuz it's I am always in the tomorrow zone. Oh, Twitch is no, Twitch does not say it's about to run. It's that ads are about to start. The timer ran out, so I assume that means ads are gonna happen. But like, there we go. Now it's saying ads starting soon. Okay, I had to refresh. I have it ingrained in me that other people don't get what you mean if you don't use the today tomorrow system that follows the exact change of day at midnight. That's fair. I refer to tomorrow as one sleep away from now. Anything that is one sleep away from right now is tomorrow. The date change is when I close my eyes and get more than 1 hour of sleep. Does that mean if a nap is like 2 hours long that I just change days? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not against it. Yeah. Come on. Folks, friends just need to get more, messy with their sleep schedules. You gotta have more fun. Oh, you absolutely are a friend of mine. I'm skipping this song. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm back. I need to like fix. I need to fix. I'm gonna change. I think that's my plan for tomorrow. I think my plan for tomorrow is I'm going to change the layout of my room entirely because like right now I am constantly arcing my back in the bad ways. And I currently have my back to the door of my room, which is horrible feng shui. My plan was like, oh, I could hang up a mirror in front of myself and that'll fix it. And no, I never did that. And also, I still don't think it's going to fix it. So I'm gonna change everything in my room again. I'm just gonna rotate everything 90 degrees. Actually, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll think on that. Okay, I need to move OBS over to here so I don't look at things. Rotate everything 90 degrees around the X direction. Hold on. The X direction would mean don't you dare look at those things. It's so real, Sam. I should not be looking at viewer count. That's what I was referring to. The X direction would be like the X plane, which is the ground, I want to say. And so rotating everything 90 degrees around the X direction is just like tilting it onto its side? Right? Is that how 3D models work? I mean, what all in my room would work with that? My desktop. That's it. That's nothing else I can rotate sideways and have it logically make sense. Maybe my dresser. I could make that work. Anyway, hello. Welcome back. I'm streaming again. How dare I? I'm talking about blowing the clock tower. And here's the thing. Right now, I don't think I have anyone in chat that knows blood on the clock tower. Oops. Hey. Hey Sam, how's it going? You have in fact played Blood on the Clock Tower like 2 or 3 times. There we go. Hello, Palm. I know the Clock Tower Blood game. I need to run freaking more. I need to run this game more for your friend circle because there's people that are in this area. Ah. All right. Um. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't know any of these characters, and welcome to the cozy script writing corner, where I talk about all of the characters ever. And this is gonna be a fun one. I'm glad Palm's here, because now I get to experience Palm's reaction when I say today's stream is gonna be about the evil twin. Yay! The misread town crier is Tom Cruise, and you're really excited. The evil twin is uh not not the worst character in the game. I don't know what the worst character would be if it's not the evil twin, but I'm sure there's something worse than it that people don't like. Hello, like awawa to you too. Um I'm gonna just gotta start by reading this. The evil twin, you and an opposing player know each other. If the good player is executed, evil wins. Good can't win if you both live. Um so it's like okay, so there's a lot of things going on here. Um uh what all is going on here? It's a win condition. Evil can win uh, just by executing one player in the circle. Um, it stops other win conditions. Good can't win if both of the twins are alive. And then here's the last thing. It gives information to the evil player of like, You know exactly what this character is at the cost of that character knowing exactly who you are. And uh nobody likes the evil twin. I have cheeseburger. Congratulations, Leica. I'm glad you listened to me and went and got yourself some food. So American. Oh my gosh, yes. We have a new in joke. Oh my gosh. For those of you who did not watch it, last week I was over on mild.exe's channel, and you should go watch that. That was a very fun stream. Yay. All right. Anyway, let's talk about the evil twin. The problem with the evil twin, the reason why everybody hates the evil twin is because it's a new problem. Like town can see, town is the normal goal. We're gonna skip this song. The normal goal of the evil team, or no, of the good team, is to kill the demon, and the evil twin is like, nah, 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 here's another thing you gotta do if you want to win. And so you have to figure out between these two players who the heck's the good one, who the heck's the evil one. And unfortunately, how a lot of people do it is by not talking to either of the players. And what? Huh? This is just a bad social play. If you want to know who is lying and who is telling the truth, you listen to them and then you think and you follow your information. So that's why. So the reason I'm doing this evil twin stream, this whole stream about the evil twin, is I saw another video. Last time I streamed Cozy Scriptwriting Corner, I saw a video about the poppy grower, and I was like, I want to talk more about the poppy grower. I saw a video about the evil twin. And it gave me like a whole bunch of things of like, here's all the things you're doing wrong with Evil Twin. Here's what you should do instead, things like this and that. But in the video, there was just like a quiet thing that it said that I like a lot, which is the problem with the evil twin is that it not the problem. The thing that the evil twin does is it makes a good player be this like be outed as evil. It makes one good player be in this position where everyone treats them as evil. Need to make you see a video about me so you talk about me. Next stream, we just talk about how cute Noelle is the whole time. I mean, yeah, sure. We can do that. We can schedule that. Evil Twin game. Blood on the Clock Tower. Stop getting distracted, self. So I'm quite interested in that thought of the evil twin forces a good player to play as outed evil. And like their goal is to convince their goal is to convince everyone else that no, I'm not actually evil, which is yes, it sucks to be in that position. But if you like if you keep that in mind, I think having that in my brain is going to help me figure out how to make an evil twin script. We're going to start with hard mode. We're going to start with the most difficult thing to do with an evil twin script, or a script with evil twins on it. Over here we have the Vortox. The Vortox says you kill somebody. Townsfolk abilities yield false information, and then also you gotta execute, or the evil team wins. What see what this townsfolk abilities yield false info means is that everything in the game must be false. Everyone's information will be reversed. Well, no, that's not reversed. Reversed is a different keyword that hasn't been introduced in the game yet, but all of the information must be wrong. So the trick to playing a Vortox game is, once you figure it out that it's a Vortox game, you just flip your information. A lot of the information on a Vortox script is typically binary. So you just flip the yes to the no. And all right, now you know what you're doing. And it works really well with the evil twin, because if there's other options for what the demon might be, then you think, all right, there's a 70% chance everyone's information is pointing to this twin. But there's that other quarter chance that it's a Vortox game, and we're all gonna nominate the wrong person. Really good interaction between these two. We're playing hard mode this first script rating section. So no Vortox. Vortox is banned. We're not doing a Vortox script. We're doing an evil twin script with no Vortox. Huh? What? Oh no. So where we're gonna start is with Azan. Azan will help us cover. We need poison. We need misinformation. Is there a little monster evil twin jinx? No, there does need to be, because if you hand the little monster to the good twin, you're in the case of a tie. Well, I argue good team wins ties in that case, but there's some weirdness there. Can't do Lord of Typhon. Lord of Typhon is just I have minion neighbors, and hi, evil twin. You can't have an outed evil. You can't. Lord of Typhon with outed evil is difficult. Okay, I'm gonna respond to chat for a second. New emote from Roach. That's great. I love it. Great. Burger was a really good idea. I told you. Treat yourself. I may have been part of the reason that they got more emo slots. Yeah, that's very fair. Good on you. I'm gonna put a Puka. I'm gonna put a Puka on the script. I'm gonna put. But treating myself costs money. I know. I'm in the same frickin' boat, girl. Ugh. Okay. Here's an interesting question. Ooh. Here's a nasty question, which I didn't, this is not an interaction I've thought about much. Insects and Violets, the home script of the evil twin, there is also a Vigor Mortis. Choose a player, they die. Minions you kill keep their ability and poison one townsfolk neighbor. So, if the evil twin is killed by the Vigor Mortis, then their ability remains in play. So if the good twin is then executed after that point, evil team still wins. I like that a lot. That's a little nasty interaction right there. Um, I'm trying not to make. I'm trying to not like have as few S&V rolls on here, but it's gonna turn out. It's gonna turn out there's a lot of them. I just know it. So maybe I shouldn't do. The next thing I was going to do was immediately go to Fangu. Another reason to like this would be a reason to test someone. Like if the evil twin was an outsider for some reason, don't do that. Not good most of the time. Um, then like hearing of an outsider that stays till the end of the game is a liability. And that's a reason why you might want to execute the good twin, even if the evil twin died at night. Um, what's other reason? So the thing I was thinking of is reasons for a good twin to die at night is like Oho. I did put Puka here on. Oh well, Puka is fine because the storyteller can just change which twin. I think I want a Fangu or an Imp as one of the last two. And because I am trying to avoid S and V syndrome, I'll get rid of Fangu. I'll go with the Imp. Okay, so we have unouted evil roll. I need more silent things. Let me before I go too far. I am thinking about a magician game on this. Um, no, I can't. Definitely not Pit Hag. No, because it's not S&V. Boffin would be a decent hiding role. I thought about magician because then the Oho might accidentally kill the good twin, which that's not an actual reason why I should put them on. That's an anti-interaction. But the reason that I'm definitely not putting it on is like we want good roles to be good twins, and magician it can't be the good twin to the evil twin. We need one more. I could toss on a poisoner. That would be a solid choice. I could toss on a widow, maybe. Oh wait, there's a Zon on this script. That's the poisoning that I'm going for. And I'll see if that works. How far we get there. Organ grinder would be nasty. Marionette. I'll stick with marionette for now. Okay, I'm adjusting my seat so I don't break my back anymore. Hopefully, I still will. All right. So the video was talking about is we need some each night asterisk roll, and I've run an evil twin game in the past, and I think having a high priestess on that script was real bad. That's not a good roll because it actually was too strong. Um Honestly, I might put Huntsman Damsel on here. Because, like, the evil twin just being like, all right, this isn't working. That person's the damsel. Again, don't make the good, don't make the damsel a good twin, but maybe this combo. I can't put preacher. That does not work. I want recurring information roles. So S&V has a lot. It has town crier, um town crier. I already said that. I'm trying to think of the other one. What's the other one? Flower girl. That's the reverse. Mathematician, oracle, snake charmer, all of these different options. Isn't damsel as good twin pretty much an insta loss for good? Yes. Correct. Don't do it. I'm questioning, should I still have damsel on the script? Undertaker is an interesting one. Ooh. I think Undertaker is an interesting one. Undertaker typically I don't think works with Evil Twin that well. Who the heck's messaging me? Oh, somebody's been executed and we all go to sleep. Whoa. There's blood on the clock tower messaging me. All right. I'm in the middle of a game, a text game. What else are we looking for? Seamstress, yeah. Seamstress is a good S&V role. Who's out there? Hey. Somebody else is messaging me. While streaming, it's a text game. I signed up for this game over 24 hours ago. We've been playing this game for over 30 hours, I want to say. Are you texting and streaming? I mean, I do that sometimes. What are you gonna do about it, huh? I'm gonna put a pixie on this script. Please don't text while streaming. It's dangerous. Hi, Nora. Hi, Frosty. Everybody's showing up late to the stream. We've been going for half an hour. Your role in Clock Tower game is the streamer. It's not, but I should not actually verbally say what my role is because, there is a chance that one of the other people playing the game is watching this. I'm secretly the imp. All right. What am I doing? I'm figuring out what roles are good for Evil Twin. Hi, secretly. New name just dropped. Can I have the name secretly? Probably not. I don't want another secretly is a pretty name. I agree. Secretly is a really like cutesy name. Like NB vibes it's given me. However, I can't have another like flying situation, another freaking flying Ludicolo. Everybody uses the word flying. I named myself after a dead space dog. You can do whatever you want forever. True. I'm secretly a Ludicolo. Okay. I want to put a good I want to put a good team victory condition on here. It's just look, it's easier to just write flying. What do you mean? Secretly is easier? Or you mean just flying versus like writing the word air travel or whatever? Um, Flying versus Ludicolo. Yeah, absolutely. I prefer flying over being called Ludicolo. However, a lot of people do call me Ludicolo, and it's pretty funny sometimes. Alejo calls me Ludi, and I do love that, especially because it has lewd in it. Um, I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, Oracle word work great on this script. Ludicolo. Ludi. I'm down for that. I was telling my friends yesterday, you can call me anything as long as I know you're referring to me. I'm cool with whatever. Flute Ecolo. I could do a professor here because we have a boffin. So like it's covered. I'm gonna call you cute, I think. Thank you, like you're so sweet. Carrot and one of those things frog stand. What? Huh? All right, excuse me. I was asked to check in the game of Clock Tower. So I'm going to send an emoji. And I can't actually say what emoji I'm sending. Gosh darn it. Um because it's spoilers. That's what your character looks like. Oh, carrot in one of those frog. Oh, lily pad. Lily pad. Pick who to kill. One sec. Let me check who's all in this game. Um Oh, I could kill Be Messy. I'm sorry, Be Messy. Lovely friend. Those who do not know the lore, Be Messy works in the old hotel that Zellathon used to stream out of like last year. Last year. So I have met Be Messy face to face on multiple occasions. Nice guy. Jupiter. I don't know the names. I could put a village idiot on here. I'm gonna put a Raven Keeper on here. That would be Jupiter. All right, cool. Thank y'all. I don't need a professor. I don't think a professor is a good idea. What if we did some survive? No, wait. I have a book on here, so I know we are doing some reasons for no night death, and I can't do the monk. I can't do the monk. I can do the innkeeper. Um, I was gonna say, what if we do survives execution? What if we go down that route instead? Because the evil twin is just if the good player is executed, not if they are executed and they die. Ooh. Ooh. I think I will. I'm going to get rid of the marionette and I'm going to change it out for Devil's Advocate. Um this is sort of a negative interaction. You can't really protect the evil twin. I mean, you can. It just outs that, like, if they try to execute the evil twin and the evil twin gets DA saved, like, oh, the game continues. Like, uh-oh, they're evil. I've been introducing myself in new streams. Noel. Once I say it, but some people stick with mild. One person refer Dot. Dot is a very cute name. It reminds me of Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. The freaking Animaniacs. But Dot is a very cute name. Yo. All right. This is making me question real quick. What about Leech? Probably not. Oh shit, hang on. I need to do a Beyblade battle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, girl. Two things. One, Sam, if you are up and watching, um you should I should come over and I should take some of your Beyblades. Beyblade battle. I can't say words. Other thing, Sam, if you are awake, go to sleep. I don't want a savant. A savant is really good with Evil Twin, but it's annoying to run, and I don't think any of my players want to hear 4 savant statements every day from the twins. Ravenkeeper's a little nasty for the twins, but like I think it's fine. The Keeper can just be drunk. Also, I think I'm putting a drunk on this script. No links. No links. Dot. I could put a snake charmer. I don't really want to. I'll put a fortune teller. Oh gosh, yeah. For the snake charmer with evil twin doesn't actually work. You can't make a good. You can't make a good twin snake charmer. Because like, technically, I mean, you could. What you can do is make a good twin snake charmer, and then you can just make a pact with the good twin and just be like, all right, just stay quiet for a little while. Just stay under the radar, and I can tell you who the demon is, and then you can just be our get out of jail free card. Twin snake charmer jinx incoming. Why do you need a jinx? Why do you need a jinx with twin and snake charmer, evil twin and snake charmer? You just if they're the evil if it's just a get out of jail free card, as long as you keep it under the radar if they agree. And then late in the game, the evil twin does have to get a good twin, which it could be the new snake charmer. Ooh. That interaction actually works pretty well. But we're not putting it on here. All right. There is a lot of each night information rolls. There's a decent chunk. Do I have any like solid self-confirming rolls? Oh, right. I said Devil's Advocate. I'm putting can I do a tea lady? I can do a tea lady. Tea lady is tea lady is a bad idea. Tea lady is a bad idea because like if the tea lady is sitting next to the good twin and another good player, you can try and execute that other neighbor of the tea lady and just, confirm. What was I doing? Sorry, I got distracted by looking at Discord. I want a reason for no night deaths. I can't put a soldier on here. A soldier evil twin will not work. I can't put a tea lady on here. A freaking Evil twin tea lady doesn't feel good. I could do an evil twin fool, but that doesn't do anything. I can't put a sailor on here. I can't put a tea lady because it's self-confirming, which means if you make the you can't make the tea lady the good twin because like they can just activate their ability. Evil twin Poppy Girl, nope. Pass. Not it. Those are so many incredibly cute emotes, Noelle. You should go send all of those emotes to Dish. Especially Vixie Pet. Especially Vixie Pet. I don't have them on Discord. Did you connect? Oh, if Vixie doesn't have a freaking Discord. I don't even have the Discord Twitch connection. I forgot. I don't use that. I should do that. Okay. Hi. Yes. Hello. Let's get back to it. What else can I put on this? I said I wanted a victory condition. So I could put a cult leader on here. And cult leader works very strangely with evil twin. Because it could read the evil twin's alignment, but like you just keep them evil at that point if you ever turn them evil. Well, yeah, Noel. Like I'm leaving the ones I'm leaving my emotes as is, and I'm leaving it so that you can make whatever emotes you want on my Discord server, you know? But I should probably do the Twitch connection so people without Nitro can still use my emotes. I think that's how that works. One thing I was thinking about is King and Choir Boy. Does not work in a NoHo game. Never mind. Twin amnesiacs. I'm sorry. Hold on. Twin amnesiacs? Can I do that? Hold on. I've had a very specific amnesiac ability saved in my brain for like ages, and I could absolutely do it on this script. I kind of would want a wizard on this script too, but doesn't matter. What else we got? We got three. Wait, three, two. Yeah. So that's 11. There's 2 left. What am I missing? I have the cult leader checking alignment. I have the fortune teller finding a demon. I have the oracle and the undertaker both checking bluffs. I don't think I need an oracle on here because I got the undertaker on here. The oracle can tell an imp star pass or a Vigamortis minion kill. So they do have different purposes, of course. And maybe the Undertaker's just like stronger. I want to put a Recluse on here. Um Well, what are we missing? What is this script missing? It's missing some start knowing information. However, I don't. Evil Twin Elsa here would be too powerful with the fortune teller. I'm not putting an Elsa here on here because words, thoughts, brain. When you execute, if you ever execute the evil twin, like the Elsa here will just like know, all right, there's one confirmed pick for me. Check mark. Got that on the board. Also, thank you, Zoe. Hi. Good evening. I need to play more Split Fiction with you at some point. Wah. Night night. Um, Right. I don't want many you start knowing role and information roles because storytellers, if you're around a week from tomorrow, I'll bet I have a lot to discuss. Oh. Um words, phrases, thoughts. I don't want too many you start knowing roles because the video that I watched said like, sometimes people will make the evil twin a you start knowing role and then just they sit around and do nothing all game. And that's boring as hell. That doesn't work. You can't do that. That's why I have Pixie on here as a you start knowing role. The Alice here already knows if the evil twin is the evil twin though, if they're the twin anyway. Well, here's the thing. They don't. They know that there is an evil twin in play. They don't know which one's which until they execute the evil twin. Because good can't win when both of them are alive. And so Elsie here can't make a correct guess until then. It's a bit nasty. It's a fun concept maybe for script 2, but I'm not doing it for script 1. Yeah, that's the reason why like Evil Twin has so much potential. Like that clause of the demon can be dead and you can still keep going through this game is like really cool. And nobody uses it much because it's really hard to use it for anything. Because the Evil Twin sucks. I mean, oh hey Penny, good evening. What am I doing? You start knowing information. Steward seems a little bleh. I want to use start knowing role. I could do washerwoman. I could do librarian. What is a you start knowing role that still wants to stay alive? A bounty hunter, but I can't do that. There's not really much. Oh, I could put a dreamer on here. Like a dreamer is just a solid choice. Because Dreamer is a good boffin ability. Dreamer, uh, no, wait, there's no Vigor Mortis in no Vortox in this game, and so it's gonna be really difficult for an evil twin, who is fighting against a Dreamer to be able to confirm itself. An evil twin Undertaker is still gonna have like a uphill battle to climb. Hi, I won my Beyblade battle. Congratulations, Laika. Because I don't have a spy on this this script. I could put a fisherman on. Fisherman's always solid. I could put a grandmother. No. I cannot put a grandmother. I should not. I can't put an investigator on here. That sucks. Investigator, no. An investigator can never see an evil twin. Mayor. Huh. No. There's a thought. If you put a mayor on a script and you kill off the demon, and you're at the point where you just have to shoot one of the evil twins. The mayor can just be like, "Oh, wait, hold on. What if we execute everyone else in the circle besides me, the twins, and then we just get a mayor win?" Oh, because you can't, because good team can't win. Well, they're both alive. Never mind. So mayor is actually fine. I wouldn't vote for that mayor personally. Let's kill everyone. Nah. I'll put a pacifist on. I think I was thinking about that earlier. Pacifist works great. Um, I could add an extra no night death reason, but I think I need one more. Okay. What's another reason for no night deaths? Everybody say it with me. Exorcist, maybe? I don't really know. I can't do a monk. Soldier does not feel right for this script with Evil Twin. I don't think Exorcist really works because like Puka counters like moves around the Exorcist, but nothing else really does. There's no other reason for uh killing for deaths for stuff. Okay, well we need one more townsfolk, but we also need an outsider. So let me look at that real quick. What outsider can I put on here that could be an evil twin outsider? I was thinking about Butler, but that's pretty boring. Um we have drunk. I was thinking Puzzle Master maybe, but um Puzzle Master over drunk is kind of really interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap out drunk for Puzzle Master. I think that seems more fun, more interesting to me. And I don't want to have both of them on. It means the outsider count will be like more trackable. I think I actually want to hit an outsider here. I think I want like a barber. You can do some wacky stuff with the evil twin in that. Like some wacky bad things. We could have the mutant. There's a thought in my mind of like, oh, could I have a golem? But no, that doesn't work. That does not work with the evil twin. Klutz can end the game at any point. I'll go barber for the time being. And then I need one final townsfolk. Savant's always. You know what? Fisherman's always here. Fisherman's got my frickin' back. There we go. Here is a script with evil twin on it. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm starting to get a headache. That's how I feel. Leica, may I make a name suggestion? Of course, Leica. Go right ahead. I want to hear your suggestion. Twin fantasy honk. Yeah. Only my twin fantasy girl. Waggling my finger at you. Flying big melons in your DMs. I did check. I did already see, Noel. Thank you. Thank you for, excuse me, um, huge fat tits, massive melons, big sloshing milk jugs. Which is a photo of the three things. Yeah, wait, hold on. Why are all of these plural? There's only one of each of these. Excuse me. Excuse me, joke writer. I only see one huge fat tit. Anyway, let me get back to logical brain thoughts. Um, this is script number 1. Yay. I only see one huge fat tit dash from me flying Ludicolo. I know what I'm saying. I know I'm being streamed live on the internet and recorded for future generations. Pecs? I see no pecs in this photo that Noel sent me. I see one huge fat tit, I see one massive melon, and I see one big sloshing milk jug. It's not even sloshing. That's just a big milk jug. Um, this is the script. I don't know. This is twin fantasy. Whoa. Big melons in your DMs, by the way. What do you mean? I don't believe you. Oh, okay. I believe you now. That's making me think. I've been to Disney World before, and like there's a section of Disney World. I want to say it's called the Land in Epcot, um, where there's like agricultural like growing area of just like a bunch of fruits and vegetables and stuff, which apparently go feed the food from the agricultural section goes to the kitchens in Disney World or whatever. And um no, Noel. I'm going on a different tangent. What you can buy from there is like a mold so that you can grow things like tomatoes, things like melons, things like what else did they grow there? You can grow these fruits and vegetables in the shape of Mickey Mouse. You can just strap a mold onto it and just yeah. I remember that wall. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here. Let's run a freaking ad break and then we'll come back with script 2. I'll be back in a minute, y'all. And I'll try and be more tame then. I was just sort of staring at the Twitch thing that said, there's going to be ads in a minute. And I was like, all right, guess I gotta wait till then. And then I remembered, no, you don't. You can just press the button and run the ads now. What's the date? It's past midnight. Do I want to label it as past midnight? Nah. Script 2, Teens of Denial. That's a different album, I think, or a different song. I didn't hear that one. For those of you who don't know, Twin Fantasy is an album by the band Car Seat Headrest. For more information, and if you want spoilers for the game Outer Wilds, I put a video in the Outer Wilds playlist that's like secret. That's like a few minutes long. I uploaded a secret YouTube video. I'm trying to think if I can make some kind of joke like it's got tits in it, but no. There's no logical reason why I would say that. It's got big old planets because it's Outer Wild. That's sort of what happens. For more info, go ask Leica. She is very obsessed with that band for normal reasons. I agree. Noel. We're all normal here. Smiley face. Again, that like let me publicly say this because I've made this comment to friends in the past. Being normal is overrated. Screw being normal. Being you gotta exist in a society, but like being yourself in whatever magical and odd ways you yourself is like, if you don't fit in the mold, hell yeah. Screw being normal. Hello and welcome back, everyone. What was I doing? I was gonna write another script, I guess. I don't know. Brain no work good. If you want to help my brain work good, guess what? Is this what you mean by your reactions to Zenith? By the way, Penny, if you're still here, you should go back and you should rewatch the stream from Monday. I'm normal. Smile. Zenith, I I have very normal smiley face feelings about Zenith. They're they're so cool. I actually inverted my normals, so backface call. I don't. It's like I don't get all of the jokes you have in here, but I get that it's a 3D artistry joke because it's normals. You're using normals in the other way. I appreciate you, Noel. Oh, Noel, if you missed the Wander Stop stream, which had lovely space friend Zenith. I love them. I appreciate their design so much for normal reasons. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Blood of the Clock Tower script writing. If you want to help me figure out how to write a script, um, you know what? I'm gonna freaking turn off. Can't remember having seen that stream. It was a Wonder Stop. There was a bunch of businessmen in it. I'm gonna set them to 1 minute timers. 1 minute redemption timers. All right, everybody. If you want to help me build a script, this is your chance to vote on what characters should go on this script. And with your points, you have to have points. I hope you have points. I hope I didn't set the points too high, but also I hope I did set them high enough that it's actually a waste of your points. What is there anything there? Hold on. I think Frosty sent like a character, but it looks like it's just a blank space. No results were found. What? What did you send? Is it just like a blank space? Looks like you'll have to figure out what I want. Okay, it's time for a new mini game. What character does Frosty want on the script? Um let's get the music for it. Here we go. Great. Why do I have so many points? Did you refund stuff I sent in? I don't think I did. I try not to. What I expect Frosty wants is pecs. I think they want pecs added to this game. What else do I think Frosty wants? I think Frosty wants narratively interesting game, narratively deep game. I think they want good writing, and like dramatic moments of hero coming back from the brink of destruction or ruin, only to succeed in the final moments. That's what I think Frosty wants. I'm gonna say Saint then. I think Saint, which is funny because the evil twin holds the same role. How close was I? Oh my gosh. Ryan has such great emotes. The animation is so smooth on that. I was thinking Tinker, but I like this reasoning. Yeah. I see, like, the other thought I could have gone with is you always redeem, add Tinker to the script. But I think, we're going with Saint. We're starting with Saint, which isn't gonna be a good start to this script that much because now you can't execute 3 people in the circle: the Saint and the evil twin. Like, Okay, I need outsider modification. What about a Kazali? I'm tempted by a Kazali. as outsider modification. What are the outsider modification options? We have Zon. Okay. We have a Godfather. We have a Baron. We technically have Hermit. We have Balloonist. But like, those aren't really. You know what I'm gonna do quick? I'm tossing a freaking Vortox on here. Oh, stuck. For a second, I was like, oh, it's a spin, and I just put Vortox on. No, we have Vixie stuck. I think I'm also gonna put Kazali for the time being. What is stuck? What does stuck mean? What does the wash? No, wait, that's a freaking washing machine. That's a freaking washing machine, y'all. We need to toss a washerwoman on this script. You have instant emote approval? Congratulations. You can make all of the memes you want. Yes. Okay, we have a washerwoman. I kind of want to do a spy in that case. I want to put a spy on this game so that there's a reason why in a good world the washerwoman can see an evil player. This is also a Vortox script, so like I don't need it there. I don't need this spy there. I think I want a librarian too, just to match, and because if Saint's in here, like I think the good team needs a chance to like know for certain, hey, this person's a Saint. The problem with these confirmation rolls is it just disproves Vortox. Boy. But you can just register the spy as one of these things, and so like make it look like it's a Vortox game when it's not. Ooh, okay. I'm liking this combo. I'm liking these things. I'm not Leica, but Leica is very cute. Hi. Um What's next? What's next in this script? I still don't have like a direction really. I think I'm gonna do a mathematician. I think a mathematician could be pretty good. It can see when the spy misregisters. I think I need another reason for misinformation coming from a demon. Like a leech? No, I don't want a leech. Like a Nodashi? Stop saying nice things about me or I'll make more car seat headrest references. Please make as many car seat head references as you want. I will proceed to call you gay afterwards. In the most kind way that I can. Nodashi makes the most sense for me. It's a very a very S&V solution to poisoning more players. It works with the mathematician pretty well. I kind of don't want to leech because if it's outed leech game, then that screws the Vortox. Yeah, I'll put a Nodashi on here. I think I want a lot more variability in the outsider modification. I'll add a balloonist for that. Because like I don't want it to be confirmed. It must be a Kazali game. So I think balloonist will do that. Maybe. No, not huntsman. Are there any other roles that add outsiders like a Godfather? Do we want to go into double kills? Do we want to go into the multi-kill zone? I don't know. I need another suggestion, y'all. Tell me more things to add to the script. Do, do, do. Kind of want to go into the multi-kill zone. I don't like doing it. I don't like the BMRs. Hug? Parry hug? No, it's oh, it's mild cuties. Oh, they are cuties. Look at these two. These two cuties in chat. I like it. She has instant approval. Even if she didn't have it as an emote 10 minutes ago, she could have just made it one. I'm so happy I called that. All right, we got hugs. We got hugs, y'all. We also no wait, we have a bird. We can add a bird to this script. Okay, which bird do we add? Do we add the Raven Keeper? Oh no, wait, I have an idea already. Do we add the Raven Keeper? Do we add the Pacifist? Do we add the Banshee? The Banshee's not really a bird. It's an honorary bird. Another honorary bird is the farmer. The farmer is a bird. But the true thing that I'm gonna add with that cuties with that hug is actually like very against the vibes. I'm gonna put a harpy. I'm gonna put a harpy on this script. I have taken your cuties and I have corrupted them to the evil side. Because it chooses 2 players to hug and converse and be mad at each other. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Noel. That was a good suggestion. I got a spy going. We're in the spy zone. We can misregister. I'm gonna put another freaking pixie on here. And you know what? I'm putting a mutant too while I'm at it. We're getting really into the madness. I need more each night rolls. Maybe I don't put a pixie on here. I'm gonna put a dreamer on here. I'm gonna take the pixie away for the time being. I'm gonna put a dreamer on here. Where are we going? Where are we going with the script? The script doesn't have much direction right now. It's kind of aimless, kind of meandering. Should we put a juggler? I think a juggler would be pretty good. The juggler could have a bad time. Where else are we going? I don't have a plan. Do we put a we don't put a lycanthrope. We can't put a lycanthrope on here. Oh. Huh. Question in my head was like, the lycanthrope can just pick both of the twins, and whoever dies is the good twin. And then my brain went to, well, what if the lycanthrope makes the good player register as evil? And then I remembered, then they're no longer the good twin because they're not good anymore. And the evil twin has to know a good player. That was a funny train of thought. Anyway, lycanthrope's not going on here. Lycanthrope's banned. Engineer, no. Engineer sucks. Can I do a king? I could do a king choir boy. That'd be fine. Let's toss a King Choirboy on here for the time being. Might need a Jinx with Kazali. Or no, I think there is a Jinx. It's just like not a very good one. It's the Kazali cannot choose the king to become a minion if a Choirboy is in play. So the Kazali will learn, but like has a potential to learn that there's a Choirboy in play. Engineer is such an important part of the team. We'll see how much he sucks when you need a dispenser. I need to stream some Team Fortress 2 some night. Team Fortress 2 is such a good... Oh, huh? Is that Sonic Bong? Noel hitting me with the Sonic Bong? We're going real fast and real high. I already have a balloonist on here. Oh, if you have a TF2 stream, let me know. Okay. Okay, hold. Now, Elsa here is right here. Elsa here is right here with the hookah. I think I gotta go with that. I talked a little bit about Elsa here not being super great for the evil team. Oh, Spy is like kind of nasty with that too. I want to. You know what? I'm gonna put a freaking bounty hunter on here. Palm just wants a fortune teller. Palm wants a normal character. How dare you put a normal character on this script? Thank you very much, Palm. I'm gonna put a bounty hunter on here, because then there'll be an evil townsfolk in amongst the world, and that'll screw up the Elsa here. They'll not be able to get as clean of a read on the evil team. A bounty hunter, bounty capitalized B, as if it were a reference to the Big Bounty Elimination Guild, a lovely D&D server that is run by Frosty 10001 in chat. Every time I can. Every time it comes to my head, I will give a shout out about the Big Bounty Elimination Guild Discord server. Look at that. Oh, look at that face. Look at that wowie. Oh, that's so cute. I love them. I would pet their head if it didn't impale my hand with spikes. I'm in that server technically. Hey Leica. Hey Leica, you want to make a D&D character? You want to talk D&D characters like tonight or something? I will help you. Okay, where are we going? What's going on? I have a lot of each night rolls. So townsfolk can do whatever the hell they want. I still need another minion at minimum. I can put Marionette on here. What is the Kazali gonna want to make? They're probably gonna want a spy. They're probably okay. We're adding the Cuddles character. Okay, who is Cuddles? Who represents the Cuddles? The dream. Who represents me dreaming of Cuddles? Ah, the dreamer is already on here. I wish I was Cuddles. Real Leica. So true. Cannibal. I feel like there's a joke to be made there. I will leave it up to the viewer's imagination. Okay. Here's a poll. The chef sees how many neighbors that are evil, so they see how many evil players are cuddling up next to each other. I'm not actually gonna go with that, but oh gosh, Palm wants Shy. So a recluse. We have a saint. They're pretty shy. Well, no, actually, saint's pretty loud. They're like, "Ah, I'm a saint." We have a mutant. They're pretty shy. We have a raven keeper. They're really shy. Let's put a raven keeper on there again. Why am I putting a? No, I'm putting a sage. I'm putting a sage on there. Sage is another bird that's quite shy and doesn't want to be outed. What's Cuddles? How's Cuddles? Why is Cuddles? Do I still need? I still need a minion. Is there a Cuddles minion? What does the summoner do? Dun 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 dun. Not anything good. Scarlet Woman? That's a decent. Oh no, we're getting a Yippee. We're also getting a Yippee. Okay, I got Cuddles and I got Yippee coming up. Oh, what's my funny bone. Ow. Is Scarlet Woman Cuddles? I don't think it works with the script very well. Anyway, I think I want a killing role. I think I want more killing roles, like maybe a Godfather or something. But a Godfather is not Cuddles. I'm gonna put a lunatic on here. I think the person dreaming of can I make the person dreaming of Cuddles fit into the lunatic? Can I explain that away? No, I can't. You better bed ready next Thursday. I'm gonna have so many little emotes ready. Sounds great. Well, I'm planning to stream next Wednesday with an actual factual game of Blood on the Clock Tower, which the first game is going to be Trouble Brewing. It's going to be the setup, the starting, the first off script. Cuddles equals Pixie. That's a pretty good one. I always go for the teddy bear. If anyone is interested in learning how to play Blood on the Clock Tower and is available next Wednesday at 8:30 US Eastern, message me. Check out my Discord. Say something. I don't know. I think we'll definitely put Pixie on here. It's one of either Cuddles or Yippee. It fits with both. But I think Townsfolk is full now. Yeah, Townsfolk is full now. So Yippee outsider or Cuddle outsider, it doesn't really matter. Because I can explain them away. I'll make a Yippee outsider. And I think Hatter, the Hatter party, is a Yippee moment. Tea time. It is a little wild with Evil Twin. What if I put a pit hag in? What if I just put a freaking pit hag in? And then one final outsider for the road. This script is something. I can't have a hermit. That's bad. If only there was a plague doctor evil twin Jinx. That made sense logically. Admire or adore. Sorry, that's what it's called. It's called adore. because there's two of them. A sweetheart is adorable. That's pretty good. An ogre adores their friend. I'm not doing a damsel. A butler has a friend. No, I'll make sweetheart. And then I think that is it. I think my last minion is gonna be a pit hag. We could technically have a fifth minion. I feel like the Kazali is just gonna make spy pit hag most of the time. Oh, flying is such a sweetheart. Oh, wah, wah. Noelle, you're such a sweetheart. All right. I think that is a script. I'm going to see how functional this script is. Whoop. All right, I have to save it. Test 0821 custom script. Test 0821 custom list. What do you say? What are the bad interactions on this script? Here are all of the warnings. Here are the conflict. Spy and king don't work together. That's a really good point. The pit hag can change the king into something else. That's a really good point. The harpy can kill the king. Yeah. Okay, maybe I can't do spy and king. What are the warnings? Maybe we still gotta. Maybe the script isn't done yet. Maybe we still got another few minutes. Washwoman sweetheart. Oh, first night info. Yeah, the sweetheart isn't gonna do much for the first night information. Wait. Librarian twin will have to invent targets. Yeah. That's fine. There's a Vortox on this script. Wait. Yeah, all right. We'll get rid of King and Choir Boy. We still got two more spaces. That opens up two spaces in the townsfolk slots. What townsfolk should I add to this script? Wibwaba. Wibwaba. I could add a princess. That seems to fit. I want like a passive role or something. Or maybe just a savant. I don't know what the freaking passive roles are. What are the passive roles? A poppy grower's passive. A minstrel's passive. I can't put either of those on this script. A magician's passive. The night is young. Tune, I'm going to wrap up stream in like 10, 20 minutes. The night is getting older. I need some frickin' food. I'm juiced from the Ace Attorney case. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. I still need to play that game that you recommended me at like on stream as like my next big project. I'm sorry. I'm focusing on Wanderstop. That's my current big project game. I'll put an artist on here. That's solid, malleable information. Chambermaid. No. Chambermaid doesn't work with Evil Twin. You should play that game I recommend you and sent you the installer to. Mages? Micro Mages? I should play that. I should put that on a miscellaneous indie stream. What? All right, I need one more. I need one more townsfolk. I need one more character, and then I can freaking wrap up stream. I can close it out. I have so many you start knowings. Fisherman. Honestly, like, real quick thought, real quick take. It would kind of be funny to make a script. Yeah, this song, the perfect timing for this song. A script with Evil Twin, with a bunch of you start knowings, and then with Hermit Drunk Saint. You kind of don't need Evil Twin for that at all, but Hermit Drunk Saint sounds like a nightmare. For those of you not in the Blood on the Clock Tower know, the Saint is if you die by execution, your team loses. The Drunk is you don't know you're the Drunk, you think you're just a townsfolk. And the Hermit is you have all of the outsider abilities on this script. So you get both. You get the combo. Dun dun. Can I put a Night Watchman on here? No, not especially. Not really. Philo? I'll put a fucking Philo on here. What is the Philo gonna pick? They're gonna pick Bounty Hunter. They're gonna pick Dreamer. They're gonna pick Fortune Teller. They're gonna pick late game artist. They might pick Sage. Yeah. Maybe not. I'm done. I'm done with this frickin' stream, y'all. Wah. I appreciate you all for taking some time to hang out here tonight with me. That's gonna be it for me tonight. If you I've discovered a new script idea to write down. I'd love to hear it. If you all wanna I don't know, to hang out, check out my Discord. I don't know. That's the thing I should say sometimes. The script with the most conflicts according to that checker. Oh my gosh. Hold on one sec. Is this checker? All interactions are available on this document. Oh, there you go. If you wanna mathematically do it. What is groups? Oh. All right. I don't know. Hi. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Kane Moogle is playing Peak. Salazabim's playing Morshante. Melodic is playing Peak. Oh, freaking Lady Arcaders is still streaming for a little bit. We're gonna say hi to the Lady Arcaders. How long is their stream going for? Probably not very long. At least 40 minutes. All right, everybody. We're gonna go hang out with the Lady Arcaders. They are raising money for CARE, a global organization that puts women and girls, at the forefront of the efforts to positively impact communities around the world. That sounds kind of generic. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. Hugs and kisses to you all. Please take care of each other. Please take care of yourself. I'll see you on the internet. Hugs and kisses. Bye.